It's something far bigger and better than just the three of us standing here. It's all of you and the 4,500 families that belong to St. Joan of Arc and their generosity and love and the filling of the Holy Spirit. But I need you to explain to the newbies who you are and why you're here.
And the fact that you're the Energizer Bunny. And,
all right, that'll be fine.
No, I wanted to think about you. About yourself.
I'll say a couple things.
Great, go ahead.
She's the only person, by the way, that Father Larry listens to and does what she asks.
Oh.
She is the only person who, he has that power.
I saw you last year at the dinner, you know?
Great.
And
Yes, do it.
you're right about the Everready, the Energizer Bunny, and you're right about the fact that she's just so tireless. I've known the sister for many, many years. I've been a friend of the sisters probably for, well, 52 years if you count 10 years old when I was an older boy when Catherine Drexel was still alive, because I lived down the street from the place. But I really didn't know what was going on there, and I really didn't understand. It was just a big farm as far as I was concerned. And it was just a great place. It was like Disneyland to kids, you know, like it was such a beautiful place, and we didn't understand the mission. And then years later, before the beatification, right around the same time Father Larry was looking at the altar that was in Holy Providence, in the Church of the True Cross, the sisters' infirmary. My wife and I got more involved in the sisters. We stopped by there, and she became an associate. So while she was at these associate meetings at the convent, I was in there talking to the sisters. I was talking to these sisters. I'm telling you, I just got absolutely fascinated about the stories of their lives and where they came from, the ones that came from Ireland and going out into the mission and spend their entire lives doing God's work where it wasn't really popular to do it at the time that they were doing it. And the people coming from Ireland, a lot of them never went home again, which was probably 50 or 60 sisters. We've had sisters in our house that have never been in a home at Thanksgiving. When you're in the mission, it's a little different than being in the city because, you know, you're pretty far away from your family, and it's the type of thing where you don't always get a chance to go home for a holiday. And Thanksgiving's a holiday, you'll never get home. But anyway, it just, all of a sudden, you know, it just gets into you to get involved in this thing, you know what I mean? And then it starts out, you know, you think you're helping them, and you think it's their mission and everything else, and then after you get enough years into it, you know, all of a sudden, and I'm sure Brian's feeling it, you know, it's like, it becomes your mission, you know what I mean? It's your thing. It just, you get so much out of it personally, and you see so much, it makes you feel good. There's so many things that come in, like the Holy Spirit coming into your heart. I mean, you know that it's just a wonderful thing. So what we're doing here is we're just all supporting these sisters and these good people, do good work and everything else, and it's just a great thing. I talked to Father Larry many years ago. I took Sister B. If anybody remembers Sister B, the African-American sister that spoke at the dedication of the altar, and she was mine and my wife's best friend before she died of cancer. And I took her out. I got a business in Tempe, but I live back here. I met her and I took her out there the first time to show her where it was. And when the altar went in, I just couldn't believe it. When me and my wife were in town, we go to Mass there in the morning or something. You know, it's an amazing thing to see what was done. And I can't tell you how thrilled all the sisters are that altar ended up in a place like St. Joan of Arc. It's just unbelievable. And it's just like it forms a bond and a synergy that's going to just be part of you forever. And to be part of the sisters and part of the sisters' missions, it'll be your mission. So just as somebody that's like another third party, you know, like off this side, I can't tell you how much it means what you do every year that you do it to the sisters and to the people and the Franciscans and everything else. I want to thank all of you. Thank you.
Great, go for it. Just go for it.
And I just want to say one thing. I don't think that sister realizes how the impact that you personally had for those. For those original 6 or 8 teens that came up here. Because when we came that first time at 6 o'clock in the morning, came off the bus in our pajamas, and it was freezing cold, you made all of the teens feel so welcome and so much a part of something that they felt called to be a part of. So you So you, at some point, you know,
At some point we say thank you.
we say thank you, we absolutely say thank you, but I want you to realize the impact that you have had on those original 18s and what has become of a road trip to Colorado that ended at St. Michael's, and here we are, you know. So it's